Hadi to our movie review video. So this is my group, Group Lex, movie review, Group 27, and we're gonna do some awesome movie review about the Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
So do you watch the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Very
So
interesting.
I already watched the movie.
what do you think about the movie? Is it
Very
awesome?
fun, awesome, and interesting, and
You need high order thinking skill to understand the actual meaning of the movie.
yes,
Yeah.
totally true.
That's the fact.
That's the fact, eh?
You must bring the ideas of the movie.
Yeah.
So let me tell some info about this movie. So the Maze Runner is based on the first novel in James Dashner series, best-selling series, young adult trilogy. So the Maze Runner doesn't highlight the central romance, but it definitely includes some amount of violence. Some of it hints to creatures, the Grizzle, right? River.
Yeah.
River, okay. Sorry. And the main character, Thomas, is a strong role model where he helps his friends and stand up to authorities when necessary. So basically, the Maze Runner movie, have a theme that teamwork, courage, and friendships. Okay. So, what do you think about the storyline?
Okay, hello and hi. My name is Fazlin bin Barudin and my metric number is 197467. Okay, for me, the Maze Runner storyline was quite interesting from the beginning till the end of the story. The whole storyline of this movie was unexpected and not cliche like others movie because the movie make all the audience waiting for the next scene. This Maze Runner movie also had a scene where audience getting sad unexpectedly, such as the scene when Lud, that already infected by the danger virus, died by killing himself, and at the same time, Thomas, his best friend, which had the best blood cell to overcome the virus, fell all wrong start from himself. There were many more scenes that can be predicted by us, so that for that we have to watch the movie until the end because we can't expect the ending of the movie.
Storyline is quite interesting,
Yes. Good plot.
Good plot.
Yeah.
but sometimes there are scenes that I can't brain about
Confusing.
how could one company make the Maze Runner, like they made the glade for them to suffer. Yeah, I can't brain. You guys?
It's very confusing movie.
Yes.
But overall, it's a good movie. Sometimes very
It's a
confusing.
creative movie, right?
Yeah. Creative.
What do you think about the message? Message in the movie?
Okay, I think the message that the movie tries to relay to the audience is, firstly, when we find ourselves in an unfamiliar situation, sometimes we have to take a risk by trusting someone who is more experienced than us. For example, in this movie, after Teresa awoke from her coma, she realized that she lost her memory, and the only thing she remembered was her name. And connected by similar recurring dreams, she decided to trust Thomas even though she didn't know who he was. Okay, the next one is, there is no guarantee of success in life, and there is always a risk of failure. So, to me, the glade in the Maze Runner is a metaphor for our comfort zones, or it means our jobs. So, supplies come regularly and life is peaceful, but there is no true freedom. Like Chuck, the gladiators long to return to their true homes, but the fear of dying in the maze prevents them trying to. The successful ones are admirable because they overcame their fears, accepted the risk, and come up successful. Okay, so what about the actor and the actress?
saw
Very
in this
Very
movie.
beautiful. Okay.
Do you like Min Ho? Do you like Newt? Do you like
I like all of
So
them.
cute.
So handsome.
who is so handsome? Who is the cute?
Very
True. Newt and Min Ho is one of the actors that many fans because of their physical appearance. Because Min Ho has a handsome face and then Newt have cute face.
Baby
Blonde
face.
hair.
And because of that, the Maze Runner movie on series 2 have many review from good review. And then I would like to point out about our hero and heroine in this movie, who is Thomas and Teresa. Thomas is Dylan O'Brien. He he became a protagonist in this story. He came into when he arrived in the Glades. He don't know anything about himself. So, but he tried to be a brave person, clever person, and prove that he will be a leader in that mess. Right? Am I true? And then about Teresa. Teresa is only one female character that exists in that mess, and he loves to helps a lot. He gives a lot of helps to Thomas and other boys to escape from the mess. So, do you think that Thomas and Teresa have a successful acting? And then they make this. Sorry, loud. Okay. So overall, their acting, Thomas, Teresa, and Newt and Min Ho make the movie become more interesting. And then Thomas and Teresa also have a little bit about romance.
The relationship.
So how about you guys?
Was the acting convincing for you?
Very convincing.
Very convincing. Body movie very convincing. The acting very convincing because of the character. The actor was what each of them has had the characters which experience because they is experienced actor and they brought the character which their full heart and each of their character they bring a moral value and in this movie that show that they in a different background they can support each other to successful go out in the maze
Yes, I agree with you.
and
So what about the set in the movie?
the set in the movie let's I think the set of the movie it's the theme of the movie is Maze Runner and we will know from the theme of the movie we can know the set will quite maze lah.
Yeah.
Quite maze and very dizzy just like our friend has said that this movie is very tricky, very hard, so confusing, and it's also an interesting movie.
Hello, my name is Anurisa binti Ahmad Zamri. My metric number is 196184. The question that is given to me is to tell about the location in the Maze Runner. First is about the glade, home to the gliders, incorporating 4 main areas, which is the gardens, bloodhouse where the glider keeps their animal stock. Next is the homestead, including a map room, and the deadheads, an area of woodlands in which the dead gliders are buried. The glade square in shape He is surrounded on all four sides by impossibly high concrete walls with one giant sliding door in each. The glade is surrounded by the maze and a nightfall the giant door closed, sealing the gladiators inside or outside the glade until the morning. And the second is about the maze. The area outside of the glade, an ever-changing puzzle whose layout changes during the night, and home to the terrifying creepers. It is unmapping and eventually solving the maze that the gladiators hope to escape and return to their former life.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir Isam bin Muhammad Amran. My matrix number is 196159. Okay, for me, this movie have a high quality of visual effect or any what we call that or CGI. It is very fantastic to watch that movie because its visual effect can give us such a shock moment. That's why the movie Maze Runner also suitable and very exciting if we watch it either in cinemas or watching it at home. Another thing is their 3D effect on the movie is very good and very high of quality. Okay, that's all.
Dance?
Are they better than the visual effects seen in other movies you have watched?
For me, I think that this movie, Maze Runner, has the one of the best visual effect in other movie that I have watched before. Because in recent years, filmmakers want to make the movie make more realistic, make even real. So from the past movie that I watched that has the same genre as this movie, such as Harry Potter, Hunger Games, and the Twilight Saga. I think this movie has a great visual effect than ever because as we all know, this movie came from the novel. It's adapted from the novel. So when we read the novel, all the readers are anticipated to watch the movie when they first announced to come out, and they done a really great job to make the scenery and the creatures from the movie, from the novel to the movies. As we all know, the creatures such as the Grievers has a lot of movement, right? Because as we all know, the Grievers in the scene, on the last scene, when they try to escape from the maze, the Grievers has a lot of movement, and I think the editors, the visual effect is very successfully done. And the other things that blow my mind when watch this movie in terms of the visual effect is the gardening. As we all know, the maze has 100 feet high. The wall has 100 feet high in terms of height, and they done a really good job when doing the movie. And lastly, in the last scene, a very last scene, when we watch the maze from the aerial view, I think the visual effects really blow my mind.
Yes, I agree. But you had that talent in watching the movie and searching about their visual effects.
So great.
You blow my
I just see the character, I just see the actress, so or not. So
Okay. To you, what is the most memorable scene in the movie?
Hi, my name is Ainul Maridiah binti Roslah Hakim and my matrix number is 199076. So to me, the most memorable scene in this movie is when Newt died. After he is finally infected by the deadly virus, he even though he is still in the middle of dying and very much in pain, he still think about his best friend Thomas, and he tried to refrain himself from killing his own friend. He begged Thomas to kill him instead so that they won't have to fight each other. And even though he he got infected and he is fighting Thomas. He still tried. Part of him still tried to stop himself from killing Thomas, and in the end he killed himself by stabbing a knife into his heart, into his own heart. And what makes it the most touching moment for me is because while they are still fighting, Thomas finally knows that he actually can cure Newt, but everything is too late by that time because Newt has already killed himself by stabbing a knife to his heart.
Okay, what about the dialogues or language used in the movie?
In my opinion, I think the language and dialogue used in this movie is quite polite because this movie is suitable for 13 years old of age and above. So they use proper language, though the tone is quite harsh. Well, the tone is harsh because they want to make it suitable for the genre of the movie, which is action, sci-fi, and a little bit of gore and horror. And I think it is not a problem of using harsh tone, just to make the movie look a little bit more interesting and more touch to our heart, the audience heart.
Okay. So you think they are appropriate for our audience?
Yes, because what we call the action, not really violent.
Not really violent.
But for me, it's not suitable for kids.
Why?
Because in the movie, we know a certain part have violence and not suitable for kids.
Killing scene.
Yeah, killing scene.
So you think who should watch the movie and why?
I think the work and friends can go and should watch this movie because this movie give us moral values such as the work need to tolerate in each other.
How about veterans?
Veterans,
Can they watch the movie as well?
I think yes, because enjoy for themselves.
No problem.
No problem. The experience.
But maybe they will have maybe I don't know.
Yes.
So do you think this Maze Runner is a good movie?
Yes, definitely
Yes.
full of moral value.
A lot of moral value, visual effects,
Yes,
message,
Team.
It's good, but not for children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good for children.
So before we end our video, let me introduce myself. My name is Nardini Nitya Maiza. My metric number is 198361. Okay.
My name is Rabiatul Diana binti Ahmad. My metric number is 196590.
And my name is Muhammad Nur Iqbal Hisham, and my metric number is 199206.
My name is Muhammad Aib Zakir Mazhar. My metric number is 196401.
My name is Nurullah Sharmina and my metric number is 199002.
Okay, my name is Anis Farina binti Arpan and my metric number is 198709.
Okay.
So that's all.
So I
from
think
us.
that's all for us.
But before this, we said that we will make the video on night, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
all
But
of
we
us
have time
are busy one night, so
because
we have a lot of meetings.
We actually have a
on night.
test and meetings.
So we decide to do at afternoon.
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Sadi.